Alright, so secret entry. And now we're into the auto-scroller part of the game. As you can see, Joe is on horseback, and there are those kites in the background that actually hold the ninjas that come out from the background into the foreground. I'm going to be performing some dive kicks with the horse because just to preserve some kunai. You don't really need to use any on this stage. You can actually just stand within melee range and use your sword. Or you can just use your kunai if you don't have a power-up, but chances are you probably have a power-up. Now, the rate at which these enemies come out is going to be kind of fixed, from the background to the foreground. Where the enemy spawns in the background, the kites, all of that in the background, that's going to be very, very random. It's not going to be fixed. And I believe it's based on, it might actually be based on Joe's position on the screen. Now what just happened there is I picked up an extra life. I'm going to go back because there's an audio cue. So listen a bit. The music kind of picks up a bit, huh? And then it's going to keep going progressively higher. And then right there. So every single time, because it's an auto-scroller, you kind of want to use the music to your advantage. Those are audio cues, and they're very, very good. And I did switch to the Mijin Ninjutsu, which I will be using for this boss upcoming. I could have opted to use the quick kill that I normally do for this boss, but just for tutorial's sake, I figured I would just use the Mijin. So the boss just comes out of there, and that's your opportunity to use the ninjutsu, and it just destroys the boss. Continuing on, a little bit of platforming over here. So I'm going to pause. So right there, right in the shadows, that's where you want to jump over this enemy and come over here. And you should be good. And that's all we're going to be doing for the majority of this area. You're just going to be jumping over, dive kicking, and just running. You do a double jump right there, get in the go. And then you're going to be doing a lot of waiting. Lots and lots of waiting. And hopefully with, your block up. So anytime that Joe makes eye contact with these goons, that's when they come out. But I mean, if you're just shielding, you're going to be just fine. I'm just going to go ahead and skip, if that's okay with you guys. So we're already out of it. And then this is going to be the first platform where an enemy is, obviously. These enemies, I opt to attack them because, well, it's just... You got to make it a little bit fun, right? You can actually ignore those guys. This guy, unfortunately, you do need to take him out. And you want to grab this one, not this one, because the other one is a timed bomb. This is going to be your next POW if you do happen to miss it or get hit. And so these guys shoot in 3-round bursts, but I think it's like a 1 second or so interval in which they pause, and that'll get you enough time to jump and get in the kill that you need to take him out. Or the shot, rather. And there's that sweet backward slash. Continuing on, there's same old, that's all it's going to be. If you don't mind, I'm going to skip just a little bit. Alright, so a little bit of a new thing over here. We want to do some wall kicks up here. What I like to do is wait and get another delicious slash on an enemy. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pause right here. So these little things, these lines, these are actually going to be a visual cue. In just a moment, you'll see. So on the second one, inside of this, now I did jump a little early. You can wait a little bit longer because it is safer, but the point is to just do a wall kick, and you'll be able to get to where the boss is fairly quickly. Like that. And now here's the boss. You throw one powered up kunai, use your ninjutsu, and that is the boss. The boss is toast. And that's secret entry. Really not much to it. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to leave a comment. Or just send me a message at well, anywhere really.